Hey folks, Vortex here and welcome to my review of the Sivga Anser. As you can see, they're an open back pair of headphones and then with dynamic driver, I think. And yeah, as usual, full disclaimers, I'd like to thank Sivga themselves for sending this over to me, so thank you very much. I was not paid to do this video, no thoughts, opinions are my own. And yeah, I think these are priced about $199, something like that. So obviously, pretty basic packaging, which doesn't really matter to me. So you can see the specs when it focuses. There we go. So 50mm dynamic driver, impedance of 38 ohms, 20 to 20 kHz, weight 342 grams. Have to see what that kind of comfort is like. Obviously that's the same in Chinese. And yeah, created with craftsman spirit. So yeah, looking forward to these because I did review the Sivga Phoenix. I think it's been a while ago, and I did like that pair of headphones. So let's see what this one's like. So yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. So let's see what you get. So I've not tried this yet. I've only just taken basically the cellophane wrapper off. Give it a bit of a wiggle. Okay, that's quite nice. Again, that's the first time I've seen these, so quite a nice finish. Actually, let's get these out first. They really open back. So yeah, R and L are on the outside. If it focuses. There we go. You can change the height from there. That seems actually quite high quality. Different frame and everything to the Phoenix. Really soft. Again, a bit of weight to it, but it does say the weight in the box. So, kind of carry pouch. Really soft. And yeah, the cable comes with a 6.35 jack, 3.5. If it focuses, have to see what that's like. It does look similar to the Phoenix cable, and that's it. So very straightforward. I don't think there's anything else underneath. Nope, that's it. So again, it's got everything you need. Again, quite curious to see what these are like. Really nice. And yeah, so yeah, as usual, I'll spend a bunch of time with them, and yeah. See you in the next clip, see you in the future. So welcome to my review section of this Sivga Anser, as you can see here. So cable, so 3.5. I've been using it with the 6.35 jack and it's not a problem. Obviously that's what it looks like if it focuses. There you go there. Kind of strain relief and makes it a bit more flexible. Looks absolutely fine. Brady cable. Again, no issues at all. To a Y split if it focuses. Obviously, as you can see there, L and R on the connectors. Yeah, straightforward, no problems at all. Also, I like on headphones compared to like IEMs, there's no chin slider rubbish to basically get in the way. Anyway, so let's have another look around the outside. So very, very nice. They are open back, but they're not very, very open back. Pads, very soft, obviously get down a bit. Headband, you can see this kind of material. Soft. Obviously Sivga on the top in leather. Obviously they are very flexible. And obviously adjustment is that much. If it focuses. So quite a bit. Comfort, weight, there's a bit of weight to them, but then it's not too bad. I'd say a plain R pair of headphones is probably the next step up. So comfort and fit, as you say, that's one of the most important things for me. So as you can see, that's the kind of shape. Now, I don't have a large head, so I'm on the minimum size, as you can see. And I can just about get away with these. Now, if you've got a small head, I think these would be too big. You'd want this to be like even shorter. If you've got a large head, I think you'd be fine. That's the adjustment. Big pair, quite big as you can see from the kind of adjustment. But yeah, I can just about get away with it. So if you're basically on the younger side and you have a smaller head, I don't think these will really fit you. So just bear that in mind. Obviously for me, comfort and fit is always number one. And sound and tuning is always the second thing. So yeah, so pound sensitivity, a little bit harder to drive than I expected. Now I use desktop gear mainly. So I've got I think I've got 1.7 watts at 32 ohms, so I've got more than enough power. For dongle, I think you need one of the better ones, one of the more powerful ones to get the best out of them. So it's like sometimes with like a planar headphone, you can power them off something fairly weak, but you have to throw some real power at them for them to sound properly. This is kind of the same thing with these, but they're not planar, it's a dynamic driver. But yeah, I recommend either desktop gear, powerful enough desktop gear, or one of the more powerful dongles. So anything over like 200 milliwatts of 32 ohm, and up is probably the best way, what I recommend for stuff like this. Timbre on these set is, I think, very good. I prefer the tonality of these over the Sivga Phoenix. Obviously, that's dynamic drive as well. Obviously, it's a different headphone, but same company. I prefer the tonality of this set, really. Technicalities on this set is actually pretty good. Only to nitpick is I wish the resolution on this set could actually be a little bit better, but still more than good enough, really. Same for details. It lacks a little bit of micro detail, but you wouldn't know unless you can probably directly compare it to something like a planar to see the differences, but still again more than good enough, really. Sound stage on this set is okay. I wish it would have been a bit bigger. I think the Phoenix sounds a touch bigger. These obviously, as you can see, open back headphones, but they're not massively open back. So let's see if I can get a better shot. See, as you can see, you can just see in. See, you can't really see the driver or nothing like that. But yeah, it's good enough. Imaging, very good on this set. Obviously, isolation isn't that great because it's open back-ish, so just bear that in mind. So, tuning on this set, obviously no graph because I can't graph headphones, but bass, they start with bass. So, as you can see, they're not a really bassy headphone, but they've got solid bass. It's probably a good way. It's got quality bass to it. Now, it has some sub bass. It's more of a mid bass punch over sub bass. They're not bass heavy ones. If you're a bass head, they're not for you. For electronic music, you may want to touch more low end, but I was still happy with what it does because it's quality, not quantity, if you know what I mean. But yeah, good solid bass. Again, if you really want, you could probably throw a little bit of EQ at it, really. Yeah, so mid-range, very transparent. Vocals on this set sound, they sound really, really good. Nothing to really, I didn't really have any negatives. Everything sounds like where it should be. It sounds very natural, kind of mid-range. Everything in the mix sounds right. And I was happy with it. I was quite glad they're not shouty or aggressively tuned kind of headphones. And same goes into the mid-range. Again, nothing really shouty. Again, to really, really nitpick. They're not a bright pair of headphones. They're not dark sounding either. I'd say the overall sound signature of the Anser is balanced overall. So nothing's really over another part. Balance is very good, as Thanos would have said. But yeah, very balanced pair of headphones. The treble, if you really want, you can always EQ maybe some. Obviously, you have to depends on what you find lacking. But yeah, I'm very happy with these straight out of the box. They're a little bit more forgiving than the Sivga Phoenix headphones, for example. Compare it to the same company. Yeah, and these are obviously about $199, which I think they are pretty competitive for that. Compared to something like the Sennheiser, I've got the 599 SEs. These are more detailed sets. They sound a bit more veiled in comparison to this. I prefer the tuning of this, for example, compared to the 599 SEs. Yeah, overall, pretty good headphones. The bass is good. Not a bass monster, but it's quality. Mid-range, transparent, clear. Treble, again, all the detail that I personally want. Again, I like things fairly safe. Not a shouty pair of headphones. Again, nitpick, you might want a bit more treble. I think it's perfectly fine as it is. And yeah, so I'll show you the pads before I get to the conclusion. Again, very soft pair headphones. And yeah, obviously it can sometimes get a little bit warm. But see, this material, it seems to be a bit more forgiving, really. So, conclusion of the Sivga Anser. I like it. $200, like I've just mentioned. Very balanced sounding set. Kind of tries to be a jack of all trades, and I like that. Again, nothing's really overshadowing everything else. Everything sounds right, sounds balanced. Again, to nitpick for what I like, I could probably touch more bass, and maybe a touch more soundstage, but that's again nitpicking really. You can kind of EQ that in if you want. It probably needs a bit more upper treble for the stage. Again, that's for you guys to play around with PEQ. And yeah, same for mid bass. But yeah, I think they're pretty good really. Again, price $199. It's in a very competitive area with a lot of the Western kind of competition from Sennheiser, Beyerdynamic, Sony, whoever. Like, it's a competitive region. I think these are a decent set. Again, a fairly safe set. Yeah, again, I prefer these over the Phoenix. And that's what they look like. So yeah, not too bad. So if you think I missed anything, please do let me know in the comments as per usual. And obviously I'll take a look at your questions. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.